Hey guys, Rex Overdrive here, and the final trailer for Rogue One has arrived. It has arrived. Not only that, the official poster came out yesterday. Just look at this thing. My God, does that look good? Holy shit. And I liked the poster for The Force Awakens, but it's just, this poster is just so good, and I like everything about it. I like the color of it, how it has the beach scenery towards the bottom, and it kind of gets darker as you go up, and it has Vader lurking. He's kind of overlaid on the Death Star, and it almost has I think it's just the texture of the Death Star, kind of that pattern going across Jyn Erso. I just think everything about it just looks so good, and it's definitely something that I'm gonna have framed and put on a wall in my house. I was just blown away by just a poster, but it's so good. But you guys aren't here for the poster, so let's talk about the trailer. And this, just as a trailer, is just one of the most perfectly crafted trailers that I've seen come out in quite a while. And it's just almost everything about this trailer I enjoy, just the way it flowed and the emotion and build-up that that occurred in this trailer is just so good. But I only really have one gripe. It's just a small gripe with the trailer, and it's not really on spoilery terms or anything like that. Like, I just feel like the trailer kind of showed a little bit too much for me personally of the relationship of Jyn and her father, and how that's just gonna kind of get intertwined into the movie. I just would have liked a little bit of that saved for the movie so we could see how that plays out. But from what I saw, I really liked what they showed in the trailer. I just would have liked that to just have been saved for the movie. That's all. And one of the main things I noticed in this trailer is they didn't portray Jyn Erso as just a tough, rebellious woman. They gave her some great emotional moments in this trailer, which is awesome, because we need a great character arc for Jyn Erso, and I think she's going to be a fantastic character in Rogue One, and I really want to see the ending result with Jyn Erso. I just want her to be just a fantastic hero, and I think she's going to be that. And back to the short clip that we saw of Jyn and her father earlier in the trailer, I think this is one of the first Star Wars movies to really give a nice chunky scene of a flashback. I mean, we got that short little clip in The Force Awakens of Rey, but this one actually seems to be a really good fleshed out scene for a flashback, which is pretty interesting. And there's seriously not anything that I've seen in the previous trailer that gives me any reason to doubt this movie. This movie looks so good, and I want to see this movie so bad. All of the characters that we've seen in the trailer, they all seem to have great character depth and purpose. They seem to have purpose in this story, which is what they needed to do. I mean, just think about it. If you just think about Rogue One, it's about this band of rebels that steal the plans for the Death Star. Okay. I mean, it was text in A New Hope in the opening crawl. That's all we knew about this. So to see them form that into this movie and to see what this movie is going to be, it just looks so good. And even just the environment that these characters are in, it has a real world feel. It has a darker, grittier feel, and it feels like a place that you could actually go. It's not just CGI, it's the beaches and the jungles. It feels real, and that's how I want Star Wars to feel. I want to feel like I could go there. I'm not ever going to be able to go to Star Wars Land at Disney, but that's the closest thing we're ever going to be able to go to anything Star Wars related. But yeah, this movie just has such a real world feel, and I love it. And we also got to hear director Orson Krennic speak for the first time, and he seemed to be having a little chit chat with Darth Vader. But the interesting thing I noticed about that is that director Krennic was almost talking to him as if he was like an equal. So I'm really interested to see how that dynamic's going to play out. We don't really know where director Krennic falls in rank with like Vader and Grand Moff Tarkin. So I'm really interested to see how that's going to play out. But man, did it feel good to have Vader on screen. We got to see full shot of Vader on screen, man. God. Oh, that was good. And You know, in that scene we saw him, he looked like he was really booking it. He was walking pretty fast. He had some pep in that step. And I'm kind of just really interested to find out like how much Vader is in this movie. I mean, I kind of want him to have purpose in this movie. I just don't want him to have like a little cameo. I want him to have, you know, a nice chunky scene, or, you know, maybe towards the end, maybe he's just doing cleanup duty. I don't really know, but I just don't want him to be kind of just shoved to the side. I don't think they're going to do that, but I really want to feel the presence of Darth Vader. I really want to feel that, and I think that they're gonna throw Vader into this movie a nice amount. I hope they don't overdo it, or I hope they just don't do it a little bit. You got to have the nice balance of Vader, you know. You got to have the right amount of balance. And say what you will about the reshoots that happened, you know, a few months ago, but this movie just looks so incredible, and it still retains that war feel that they announced when they, you know, told us about this movie. It has that dark, gritty tone. And just the cinematography for this movie, it just looks so good. The camera shots and just the film locations, everything just looks so gorgeous. I just want my eyeballs to just be able to gaze upon it for the rest of my life. But yeah, it looks good. So guys, I shared my thoughts on this trailer. I want to hear from you guys. What did you think of this trailer? And do you still know someone that saw this trailer and still has no clue what this movie is about or where it fits in the Star Wars timeline? Let me know. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to subscribe for future videos. I'm Rex Overdrive. I'll see you next time.